In 2022, when Johnny Depp and Amber Heard squared off in court, it appeared that the entire world was watching. Every second, live video feeds are recorded. Blogs and YouTube channels analyze daily events. Viewers spent countless hours online. No one desired to miss an intimate moment. However, the history of trial journalism is convoluted and began long before Johnny and Amber. Hello everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we'll be looking at 10 crazy courtroom moments. Yeah, you heard it right. Ted Bundy. The 1979 trial of serial killer Ted Bundy was the first to be broadcast nationally, a month before he entered the stand in Tallahassee to face murder charges. The Supreme Court of Florida voted to allow journalists to video trials in the state. When Bundy took the stand, the courtroom was filled with almost 250 media from across the world. The murderer was attractive and personable, and the media could not get enough of him. The Menendez brothers, both Lyle and Eric Menendez, were handsome, athletic, and wealthy. In 1989, when the boys were accused of murdering their parents, they instantly gained notoriety. According to detectives, the couple murdered their wealthy parents and wasted their money before being apprehended. The lads responded by asserting that they had been sexually abused. The plot resembled a soap opera, and television producers seized the opportunity. In 1993, when the case initially went to trial, court TV cameras captured every moment. The jury was unable to reach a verdict during the deliberations. Therefore, the judge declared a mistrial. Each side prepared for a second confrontation. After gaining 3 million subscribers during the previous trial, Court TV was pleased to broadcast this one as well. O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson had everything. The former college and professional football sensation was a successful actor with a large bank account and a lovely family. In 1994, when he was suspected of murdering his ex-wife, the world was startled by his fall from fame. His odd, slow-paced police pursuit was televised live on television and piqued public interest. Simpson's 1995 trial swiftly eclipsed the Menendez case, and he became the greatest media spectacle in history. When the jury found him not guilty of murder, more than 150 million Americans, or about 60% of the nation, watched on television. During the verdict, telecom firms around the nation saw a 50% decline in phone usage. Adolf Eichmann. While Ted Bundy's murder conviction in 1979 sparked the true crime trend in America, it was not the first broadcast trial in the globe. Adolf Eichmann holds this horrible distinction. During World War II, Eichmann was responsible for sending millions of Jews to death camps as part of his military service. He fled to Argentina and went into hiding after the war. After the war, he avoided punishment at the Nuremberg trials by escaping. However, Eichmann's good fortune did not last forever. William Kennedy Smith. William Kennedy Smith was a medical student in 1991 when he and his uncle traveled to Florida. He met Patricia Bowman in a bar one evening. They returned to William's residence. Something went wrong upon arrival, and Bowman accused him of assault and rape. Smith was not an ordinary medical student. However, he was a nephew of John F. Kennedy, and the uncle with whom he traveled was Senator Ted Kennedy of Massachusetts. So when Smith's trial occurred later that year, court television was prepared. Jeffrey Dahmer. Similar to Ted Bundy, more than a decade earlier, serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer attracted a macabre following once his atrocities became public knowledge. In 1992, when Dahmer was charged with 15 murders, in order to stand trial, 24-hour news channels were in their infancy. When networks were wanting to fill time around the clock, they leaped at the chance to chronicle Dahmer's horrifying crimes. In Milwaukee, where several of his murders took place, there was a heightened level of curiosity. Rodney King. The 1992 trial of 4 Los Angeles police officers for Rodney King's horrific assault did not get as much international attention as other events on this list. No trial in American history, however, has had such a violent aftermath as this one. In 1991, King was attacked by multiple LAPD policemen following a pursuit. A witness discreetly filmed the assault on camera. When it appeared on television networks, many around the country were appalled by the police's treatment of King. Casey Anthony. It's difficult to hear the name Casey Anthony without immediately thinking of Nancy Grace. Grace, a former prosecutor, was a prominent pundit on HLN in December 2008, when Casey's 2-year-old daughter Kaylee was discovered dead in Florida. Grace, on her primetime talk show, seized upon the case. She notoriously referred to Casey on television as Tot Mom and studied evidence compulsively. Casey was criticized by the television presenter for allegedly deceiving investigators about Kaylee's last known location. Grace exploded after images of the mother partying after her daughter's death were discovered. Jodi Arias. In 2008, after her ex-boyfriend Travis Alexander was viciously stabbed to death, police suspected Jodi Arias of murder. However, it took longer than 5 years for the legal process to conclude. It was one of the first true crime stories to become viral online due to the scandalous revelations about the former couple's lives. The case was intricate, and Arias's first 2 trials resulted in deadlocked juries. She subsequently confessed to murdering Alexander, but claimed self-defense. Lindsay Lohan. The 2010 trial of former child star Lindsay Lohan did not involve the same level of crime as the others on this list. In her case, the Parent Trap actress was summoned to court following 2 DUI arrests and many probation violations. In court, though, the Hollywood star was an emotional wreck. The audience witnessed Lohan sobbing uncontrollably when speaking to the judge. A vulgar statement carefully written on her fingernails sparked a media frenzy once cameras detected it. So that's all from today's video. If you enjoyed it, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so that you never miss our upcoming videos. And don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section below. Stay tuned, and we'll catch you in the next video.